Good scorer in each game. He has an average score of 1-1 because he scores almost in each game, Mr. Mariano.
Yes, he's actually also a good dribbler of the ball inside the D. And with that goal right now, Nakuru Masters are leading by a goal to nil against Wazalendo Veterans. This is the 5th match of the day at the KHU Masters Hockey Tournament Series 2 at Mombasa Sports Club, hosted by Mombasa County Hockey Association and sponsored by our partners from Daikyo Japan Motors, Better by Limited, and LBO SEP Solutions, septic installation and water waste management.
Njoli tries to dribble against Kim. He still has the ball. Past Esther, he draws a foul. The ball is still his. He looks up, right, center, down the line. He puts the ball in on the line side, but the ball has a lot of energy compared to the ability of the player to get the ball. It's a ball in the center of the pitch to Kelvin. Kelvin back to Omosh. Omosh dribbles past Terry, but Terry got good hold of him. Back to the center. The ball is won by, I think the players are coming up, getting tired a little bit. As you can see, Njoli holding on the ball so well. He looks up, he decides to hit, but there's no hitting in this ball. He decides to make a very fantastic push towards the other side of the pitch. The ball is with Wazalendo, moving up, but it's won by Mwangi. Mwangi looks up, he still holds the ball, dribbles 1, 2, 3, they come, he draws a foul and is holding comfortably on the ball using his own skills. The ball is up into the center, but it's well won by Evans. Evans has the ball. It's 16 for Nakuru. They look up near the circle. Mwangi holding the ball. He dribbles the ball. He's in the circle. He tries to make an injection, but the ball is won by Evans. Pushed back. Birir on the ball. Omosh comes. He tries to get the ball, but Birir goes good hold of him. He moves up. Birir enjoying the midfield. He shields the ball so well. Tries to do the foul, but Kim gets the ball. He has a foul. Back to Anita. Anita stops the ball. He tries to dribble. Ball into the circle, but it's a race ball, no 5, therefore no advantage, and it's Nakuru's ball. Back to Njoli in the center of the pitch on the wide right. He tries to make a pass, but Wycliffe Onguri gets the ball. He looks at him, tries to dribble, displaces him, looks up, wants to make a foul, a pass. He gives a scoop, but it's well intercepted. And Esther gets the ball, but he makes a foul. Terry on the ball. She makes a very good pass with a lot of energy, but well intercepted at the far right of the pitch. The ball is still Nakuru's ball. Ondiro switches the ball to the center of the pitch with Omosh. He makes a good slap, but the ball is missed by Kelvin.
Once again, this is the 5th match of the day, pitting Nakuru veterans against Wazalendo veterans, and we have Birir about to start the ball at the 23 line, passes it off to Terry. Terry receives the ball, Omosh right, next to her. It is passed once again across the pitch to Kuria. Kelvin, who receives the ball, dashes into the midfield, slaps the ball across the pitch and it's intercepted, but still crosses off the line and still a Nakuru veterans ball. So once again we have Wazalendo veterans pitted against Nakuru veterans, and they don't seem to have a goalkeeper at the post. Nakuru trying to take advantage of that, intercepted, and is passed off to the line to Kevin. Deflects off his stick, saved by Nakuru. Intercepted once again at the middle of the park. Passed across the pitch to Kim. Kim looks up, scoops the ball, and it's intercepted by Terry. Doesn't manage to cross over the 23 line. Terry of Nakuru dribbles to the half line. Passes off to the middle of the park. It's intercepted once again, passed off to Kim of Wazalendo veterans, who sees Kevin making a dash on the far end, changes his mind on that, scoops the ball across the pitch, and it's off the baseline for a free hit.
I don't know if Wazalendo will be able to come back into this game, because I can see they are a bit tired. No zeal, but let's hope for the best as Mujoli tries to move the ball in the center of the pitch. He makes a pass, but there is a contention whereby the foul wasn't against, but now it's Mwangi's ball. Let's see what Mwangi has for us. He moves up, scoops the ball wide into space, well intercepted into the circle, but the ball had a lot of energy, speed compared to our players. The ball is back to Mwangi Senior. Mwangi Senior moved the ball, but Esther gets the ball. She passes it wide.
Ball is at the middle of the park and she tries to push the ball. It's a foot. She's given the opportunity to start. And she misses the ball. You could hear her scream. She knows how easy it was for her to have done that. So we have Nakuru with the ball on the sideline, just about to start. Mwangi has requested for the ball. It's passed off to him. Takes a turn with it, a spin with it, passes it to the middle of the pitch, and we have Birir on the ball, taking his sweet time. Nakuru are actually leading by a solitary goal to nil against Wazalendo veterans. Passes it off to the wide side. There is a stick, but it's a long ball for Nakuru. That seemed to have been a hard tackle, and indeed they were requesting for a foul, but it fell. It didn't go through. So we have Birir on the ball at the 23 line. Dribbles across, the ball has moved more than 5 yards, slaps it on the side, and there's been a stick foul at the D-top called by the umpire. Quick start by Wycliffe, stopped at the middle of the park, passed and it's intercepted by Mwangi. So that's the end of the half. Let's get a word from our sponsors.
Always remember, the game is brought to you by the courtesy of Hockey KE. The game is brought to you by the courtesy of Hockey KE, and it's organized by Kenya Hockey Union, hosted by Mombasa County Hockey Association. The restart of the match. The restart of the match in the second half. Remember, Wazalendo are trying to push up to get a goal in this game because they are down to a solitary goal. But Nakuru want to hold on to their lead. Terry on the ball. Back to Mwangi. Mwangi back to Terry. Terry sprinting. He gets the ball. He looks up. He decides not to pass the ball to Modo. He passes the ball to Andrew Louis, but the ball touched Louis' foot. Doris on the ball. She gives the pass to Oniro. Oniro looks up, but he makes a very... And Nakuru gets their second goal via Louis.
Again, as we pointed out at the beginning of the half, Andrew with the second goal in this match to make Nakuru lead by 2-0 against Wazalendo Veterans. He did receive a pass on the wide side, took it upon himself from the D and scooped it in. So we have the restart. Wiki to Omosh. Wiki scoops a ball again from the middle of the park, left to drift wide by the Nakuru defense team so that they do have a free hit at the top of the D. Birir on the ball decides to pass it wide from the defense to Kevin. Kevin slaps the ball to the middle of the park, misses everyone, and it's received by Ondiro, the defensive side of Wazalendo. Passes to Sarah on the left hand side. Sarah drags it off, intercepted by Nakuru, passes it off to Mwangi. Mwangi passes it into the D, it's intercepted by Wazalendo. And it's a foul against Nakuru. The ball belongs to Wazalendo Veterans, who make a quick start, and it's a dangerous ball into the middle of the park. And we have Nakuru again dribbling in, and that has led to a penalty corner. Penalty corner for Nakuru Veterans. Their first penalty corner of the game, and they're having it against Wazalendo Veterans. So there is some concern being raised by the Wazalendo Veterans to the umpire before the foul is given, and the time is stopped. Time is stopped as the umpire calls the other to consult. Wazalendo feel there was a foul that was made prior to that penalty corner being awarded. So the umpires consult and we wait for their verdict. And indeed, Wazalendo's cause has been heard, and it is a foul against Nakuru Veterans. And so Wazalendo Veterans start the ball from the top of the D. And indeed, with regards to fair play, they have restarted and pushed the ball away for Wazalendo Veterans to pick it, but we still see Nakuru Veterans at the top of the D claiming a raised ball, but indeed the player was quite close or lower to the ground, so it is not a raised ball. Nakuru Veterans with a quick start, and the player, Wazalendo Veteran player, is told not to have moved 5 yards, and therefore a penalty corner has been awarded against Wazalendo Veterans.
Just a reminder, Wazalendo are playing without a goalkeeper, and they are trying to push for a goal, but on the other side, on the other part, trying to push for a goal, they are caught in the mix, and they were added another field goal. by Andrew on the 11th minute. The ball is scooped to the center. Terry intercepts before Wycliffe Ongori. Back to Mwangi. Mwangi tries to get the ball, but the ball intercepted again. Back to there's a good push from the ladies, Anita and Doris, trying to get the ball up so that they can get at least a goal or two to equalize the game and push for a third one. But those are just wishes. But the fact is they are trailing to 2-0. The ball is intercepted by Kelvin. He draws a good foul. Pass the ball to the center. Omosh has the ball. He looks up. Back to Ondiro. But Ondiro misses the ball. Well intercepted by Madam Mwangi. He draws the ball towards the other side on Birir. Birir dribbles 1-2-3. But Omosh isn't letting him to go. He draws another foul and it's a green card for Omosh with Birir on the ball. He makes a very fast foul, a very fast start, but the ball is well intercepted. The ball back to the center of the pitch with Ondiro. Ondiro a 1-2 with Wycliffe. He gets another foul. He gives the ball, but he didn't get the ball, and therefore it's a PC for Wazalendo and a card. Maybe they are going to push for at least get a goal in this game. See the way they can win the game, or at least get a point from this game. It's a Wycliffe Ongori takes the ball. He picks up so well, passes the ball wide, but well defended by Mwangi Senior. That is Modo. Modo stopped the ball so well back to Mwangi. The ball is scooped in the center of the pitch, but it's taken by Gabu. Gabu tries to pass the ball. Terry intercepts the ball, but there is no other person going for the ball. But it's Sarah gets the ball. Sarah looks up. She's dribbling. Passes the ball wide. The ball back to Ondiro. Ondiro running towards the right side of the pitch. The left side of the pitch of my... But it's a race ball and therefore no... They couldn't get anything up from the ball. But I believe Wazalendo are coming up well. So up, trying to boost up their spirit, energy, trying to change their system. But remaining changing the players from one position to another so that they can get at least a goal. The ball is moved wide to Doris, but well intercepted by Mwangi. Kelvin has the ball. Terry tries to get the ball, but he draws a foul. Ondiro on the ball. He makes a pass, but no energy in the pass. The forwards are trying to get the ball. They really need a goal, but they don't have a lot of energy to push up, and therefore they get annoyed. But it's a fact. It's a match, and in a match, anything it's always possible to come back or get more goals. A nice 3D by Wycliffe. He draws 1-2-3. He tries to get a PC, but the ball goes out for Nakuru Veterans 16.
That was a good phase of play from Wazalendo Masters, and there's been a raised ball but advantage given, and that's another card for the Nakuru player who's actually been given a yellow card for intentionally footing the ball inside the 23, and with that
he hasn't even finished 2 minutes on the pitch. He gets another card for 5 minutes.
That's an interesting foul. So Wazalendo Masters him deflects off a stick right in front of the goalkeeper and is not able to clear it off the lines, and we have Wazalendo Masters 1, Nakuru Veterans 2.
I told you Wazalendo are beefing up their spirit, and you can really see they have really worked for it, and they are coming back into this game. Let's see if they can get another goal and make the game to Mwangi makes a back stick. They are moving up. Look at Kelvin. Kelvin back to Ondiro. Ondiro looks up. He moves up, speeds up. He makes a pass into the center of the circle. It's well the player decides to hit the ball, but no, there is no hitting in this tournament. Therefore, it's a foul for Wazalendo near the circle, but time gets them up before they level up.
So that's the end of the match, and Nakuru Veterans have won the match 2-1 against Wazalendo Masters.